Yuuuurrr. It's your boy Rell, funny as fuck. You know, we back at it again with another YouTube reaction video. We got man smokes melt and drops dead during traffic stop. I don't know if I watched this before, but I definitely remember something about a dude dropping dead during a traffic stop. I don't know if I seen that on TikTok or I actually reacted to this video before. Well, we gonna see. Let's get it, man.
Just wait right here for me, all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You all right?
Oh, damn.
On the evening of May 20th, 2023, officers from the Payson Police Department were conducting a routine traffic stop on Highway 260 and East Highland Drive in Payson, Arizona. The vehicle, a white Ford F-150 pickup, had been clocked doing 69 miles per hour in a 55 zone by the patrolling unit. But what should have ended with a simple ticket or perhaps an arrest took a far darker turn.
Fuck that, ain't no fucking way you got the windows up smoking a whole cigarette. Why is you hotboxing a cigarette? Oh, hell no, I know that hoe funky as hell. I just know that inside of that truck is funky as hell. Cause how many motherfucking times have you boxed that bitch with a cigarette? Boy, and then she ain't ashed that hoe now. He or she, I ain't gonna lie. He or she hasn't even ashed that hoe. That long ass ash.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Any weapons or anything in here?
Oh, no, sir. No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help them take this here because we're homeless and things like this.
Okay. That's good. You're good, man.
Hell no, I would have said, I'm sorry. I would have said, hell no, can you put that out for just a second? I ain't trying to smell that shit. Either you step outside this vehicle and smoke that bitch or you put that hoe out. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck. Might say you're good, man. Man, that shit blowing right into your face. I can smell that hoe right now. Even though I just got done smoking a black, I can still smell. It feel like I can smell that hoe through the screen, cuz.
Hello, how are you?
Registration, I guess.
All right. So who's been drinking in the car? Just you? Have you been drinking at all? Nothing.
I'm just bringing them up the road.
All right.
Go to store.
Can I have you put the cigarette out? Can I have you just step out for real quick?
Yes, sir, yeah.
I want to make sure you're good to go, and I'll get you on your way.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get the insurance, though.
No worries on that. Go ahead, just set that phone on the driver's seat. All right. And then go ahead and put your cigarette out for me.
All right. You need my insurance stuff, too?
Nope, don't worry about that. All right. All right, we'll walk back to the second car, all right? So no alcohol at all for you tonight?
No, I mean, I had to drink way earlier, a couple hours ago.
About what time was that?
3, 4, 2 o'clock, whatever it was. Yeah, I'm just letting these people out, dude.
Yeah, no worries. All right, what I want you to do, we'll step down here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'll have you face me this way, just so we're not looking that way. Go ahead, turn your hat around backwards for me.
Okay.
What's your name?
James Ring Gardner.
Okay.
That's 45-year-old James Wren Gardner, driver of the pickup. He's just told police that he drank lightly earlier on in the day, and therefore he should pass his field sobriety test with flying colours. Officers had spotted an open beer can in the cup holder within the truck, and although the stop was for speeding, tests needed to be taken in order to rule out a DUI because of that open beer can. The thing was though, ladies and gentlemen, even though yes, James had drunk alcohol earlier on in the day, it wasn't the only beer he had taken.
Go ahead and stand with your feet together, hands down by your sides. Face me. Face me. Turn all. Yep. All right. Do you have any head or eye conditions? No. All right. Any prescription medication usage?
No.
Any illegal drug usage?
No.
Any marijuana usage?
Recreational, yes.
All right. When's the last time you used marijuana?
Actually, I haven't smoked for a few days.
Okay. Are you wearing contacts?
No.
All right. Let's see. Can you see the screen light?
Yes, sir.
What I want you to do is keep your head still. Follow your eyes and your eyes only with the green light. All right. Do you normally have 2 different pupil sizes?
I guess, I don't know.
Just keep it still for me. Ah, there we go. Now that the left eye was just a little.
They better now?
Yep.
I do get a twitch on this side.
Okay, yeah, no, your left eye was just a little squinting a little bit. All right. Just keep your head still. Follow that with your eyes and your eyes only. All right. Keep your head still for me, okay?
Oh, head still. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, head still. Okay.
Keep your head still. Keep your body still, right?
Yes, sir.
I might bug them bitches up. Bug eyes haven't any.
Yep. Keep your head still. If it helps, put your hands like this. Just put your hands like that. Yep. Just to help keep your head still. All right.
Man, what the fuck? He trying to help you out, gang. But at the same time, you should be able to do that simple as hell. Just right, you feel me? That shit is simple, but although honestly, it is a bright ass light in front of your eyes, so you just feel like you might do want to just blink, and then you feel me? Look, 'cause that little green ass light will get irritating. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that's how sometimes folks get epilepsy. If you really just not just the flashing colors, I mean the flashing lights and shit, but if you honestly just look at a light for too long, I feel like that shit can cause permanent damage in your eyes. And then later down the road you really don't know until you might run into a situation where the shit pop up, or epilepsy or the flashing lights get your ass. You be like, damn, I need to check my eyesight out. That shit just irritated the fuck out of my head or my eyes.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're still moving your head a little bit.
No, he wasn't. That was just a twitch of the jaw.
Supposed to be watching that.
Yeah.
See, he just twitching his jaw.
You trying to hypnotize me?
No, we're almost done. Almost done.
Yes, sir.
I'm like, that is a long ass test. Nigga, you should have did that shit 4 times. And then moved on to the next test.
So how much did you have to drink earlier?
I just had a couple of drinks, dude. But it's hours ago, man.
About what
I told you 2 or 3, man. I mean, I went and ate, we went pizza. These people, they're homeless. I'm
talking about.
They're just trying to be nice, be a nice guy, dude. And fucking, they're going. She said it was going 70. I'm like, what? Going 70?
Where'd you guys? You said you had pizza?
Yeah, we had pizza at the right across over by Bashers. $27 one, yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'd like to run you through a couple more tests. Do you have any condition that would prevent you from walking, turning, or balancing on one leg?
Shouldn't.
No,
shouldn't. Outside the mountain out here.
Yeah, we'll go up here, though, okay? I'm gonna have this car up.
Go ahead.
Just wait right here for me, all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, damn.
You all right?
Oh, damn.
Up.
Oh, damn. What the fuck?
Seriously, go ahead and roll medical. Someone's all passed out. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You turn over?
He was coughing a lot. Or felt like he was choking, trying to cough up something. Did this nigga swallow meth? Or eat meth? Well, why was he okay enough to do one simple test before he officially passed out? See, I want to know. I don't do meth. But for real though, what if the light in the eyes low key affected the meth? I'm really trying to dissect this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was okay enough to drive. Then, when he got pulled over, he was cool, calm, and collected. And then when he got out, went to the other side of the road, he was able enough to stand there. He wasn't wobbling. He wasn't moving back and forth. He was able to put his hands on his chin to do the little sobriety test. I feel like the green light low key fucked with him. That's what my opinion is. The green light low key affected that shit, and it started to cause a problem within his body. But that coughing though, that coughing is what also was throwing me off. Cause he was coughing before he even got the cigarette. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments, man. Excuse me.
Let's go straight on hand though. Go ahead.
Can you unlock your car, please? I got it. We're going to roll medical. 61, roll medical, QRC, and hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! So extra far. If you give him a fire now, he's bleeding from his nose. He hit his head pretty good.
Ooh, shit. He did fall face down at that shit. He wasn't even able to catch himself before the fall. Hey, buddy, you walking pretty slow with that bag. I'm gonna need you to walk with a sense of urgency. Don't they got Narcan for type shit like for moments like this though?
Yeah, you're smart for a second. Yep. Do you hear me, James? He smacked the ground once. Yeah. Also urinated. Yeah.
He smacked that bitch hard too.
A little small, but
He wasn't even able to catch his fall. Or have his arms in front of him to catch the fall. God damn. That shit hurt.
I'll push Narcan just in case. Yeah.
Ah, you do got Narcan. See, I knew I was right.
Keep your eyes on those two in the truck. Hey, you alright? One in the bed, one in the cab.
Hell no, he not alright. That nigga just smacked his fucking head. I ain't gonna lie, I would have blamed that shit so fast on a medical condition, but he said he didn't have no medical condition. So it's like, damn, how can you recover from that? How the fuck can you recover from that? They really gonna have to diagnose your ass. Hey, sir, we found that you had meth in your system. Why? So you had more than a motherfucking beer, huh? A couple shots, huh? More than pizza and beer, huh? And a cigarette, huh?
First responders suspected that James had just overdosed on fentanyl, so they administered a shot of Narcan, a medicine that rapidly reverses an opioid overdose, in the hopes that he would recover. To their surprise, it didn't work, which ultimately left them confused, and it was now a race against time to potentially save him. The two passengers in the vehicle, a father and son, Vernon Herzer and Vernon Jr., were questioned. It wasn't a criminal investigation, rather the police needed to understand the circumstances leading up to that moment in time, because that way, again, if James had taken something, they'd know how to potentially save his life. But as you'll see very shortly, they said he hadn't taken anything.
Hey man, so you're, what's his name? Yeah, driver. James. So James just totally passed out, like 100% full on, just fell over. You guys aren't in any trouble, but just because we're going to be dealing with that for a minute, would you mind just stepping out for a second? Hello, sir. I'm not sure if you heard me. Did you hear what I was saying? Yeah, so James just totally passed out, like
Just now?
totally fell over. So you guys aren't in any trouble, but we are going to be dealing with that for a second. So would you mind stepping? I guess they were just talking, and then all of a sudden just full on fell over. So has he been using tonight?
No.
Guys, let me tell you, at this point, it's not a matter of police, it's a matter of his medical well-being and life, right?
Yeah.
So if he has been using, it's good for us to know so that they can take care of it.
Yeah.
I know you guys, I know you have...
Honestly, if he did sneak and do that shit though, he probably was trying to keep that shit on the low and not let nobody know that his ass do meth. Cause honestly, if you doing any type of hard drug other than, like he said, he does recreational marijuana and drink some liquor. I don't think he would want anybody else to know that he does any type of other hard drug unless it shows physically on their body or face. Then that's to feel like the only time you can really question a nigga like, damn, what's going on with you, cuz? You looking a little skinnier. You looking more paler. You looking like you got a lot of spots on your face. What? That don't look like acne, brother. What's going on? What you been doing? You good in health? You good health-wise? You ain't been having to go to the hospital or anything? You feel me? Are you good? I just know you haven't been doing any other substances, have you? Other than what the fuck your medical card is known for. But they probably is clueless as hell. Like, they probably don't know shit. I feel like he snuck and did that shit, though. And what if that's his first time ever doing it, though? Like, what? What? For your first experience of doing meth, you passed out in that bitch.
Have used in the past. Like I said, this is not a police-related thing. This is his life we're talking about. So if he's been using, or if you guys have been using tonight, now is the time to let us know if he did. You don't know. What's his drug of choice? Is it fentanyl?
Long time ago, yeah.
Long time ago. What has he been using recently? And again, guys, I need to know for his.
Damn, he was doing Finn a long time ago?
You're not sure? Okay. Is it M30s, the blues? Not sure?
Not sure.
Okay.
James Wren Gardiner would be pronounced dead at a local hospital shortly after he collapsed. So, what happened? Well, while detectives were waiting for the toxicology report to come back, they quizzed both father and son once again. They were first asked about the specific circumstances of the day. Both gave a similar answer, which went as follows. At around 5 p.m, they met up with James at Albertos, a Mexican restaurant, for some food. Shortly afterwards, they walked a short distance to the beverage place, an alcohol store, to grab some drinks. Then went back to Albertos, sat out front and enjoyed. The trio were said to have stayed together for a few hours. The father and son drank, whilst James, after a couple of drinks, decided to hit the hay and went to sleep in his vehicle. As the evening turned into night, they ultimately left the area and headed to a storage unit, and that's when they were stopped by police. When Vernon Sr. was questioned as to whether James had smoked anything during the day, he said he wasn't aware of him using anything and seemed overall fine in the car. The detective then
Exactly.
asked if there was anything illegal in the car, to which Vernon first hesitated, but then said there may have been an open container which at some point contained cannabis. Over the next several minutes, the detective would ask him about James potentially using various other illegal substances, including fentanyl. By this point, evidence in the form of 2 baggies and a plastic container with a white crystal substance consistent with meth had been located. However, once again, Vernon Sr. denied having any
What?
knowledge other than cannabis use. Vernon Jr. was also pressed further in his interview. At first, he, just like his father, denied having any knowledge about James using any illegal substances, but did acknowledge that his death was suspicious. When asked to explain why he thought why that was, he boiled it down to alcohol use. The detective essentially asked him if he was being for real, and it was at that point he started to change his tune. He would initially admit that he knew James smoked various drugs, including meth, previously, but said on the day in question he didn't smoke anything. When the detective told him he wouldn't be in trouble for stating if James did take any drugs on the 20th, he went on to admit that not only did he and James smoke meth prior to the traffic stop, but also that James had ingested 2 pills when they were stopped, which he believed to be fentanyl. Although the detective...
Bro, like, y'all really be trying to mix these damn drugs when that shit not even supposed to be mixed. Nigga, you smoking meth, then you took 2 fentanyl pills. What the fuck did you expect to happen? I get you wasn't trying to be caught, but brother, you could have tried to hide that shit so fast. You probably could have just said these are my pills, and don't take them. Have a fake pill bottle with your name on it. I said a fake pill bottle. Get a real pill bottle with the label of your name on it, and just have that bitch in there. Like, it might seem suspicious that the bottle is pretty low, but at the same time, though, at the same time though, you could have tried your hardest to get up out of that situation, like, fool, like, and then your dumb ass was speeding, like, like, you knew you got all that shit in the car, fool. Why is you speeding? RP that man, though.
Stated that Vernon Jr. wouldn't be in trouble for his testimony. That was only in regard to James, meaning then he was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of a dangerous drug. So, the moment you've probably been waiting for. What happened to James? Well, believe it or not, his cause of death was revealed as dilated cardiomyopathy as a result of meth and alcohol use. Dilated cardiomyopathy, for those of you who aren't aware, is a heart muscle disease where the heart chambers, especially the left ventricle, enlarge and become thinner, making it harder for the heart to pump blood efficiently.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I said this in the last video. It was these 2 boys and gave this woman multiple drugs on top of alcohol use. She had oxycodone, benzone, fentanyl, benzones, fentanyl. I forgot what the 4th one was, but the 5th was alcohol use. I forgot what the 4th one was. And I was saying, like, y'all mixing all these drugs all at once, and y'all don't know what the fuck this shit go do to your body, because all of them is working at a different pace. All of them has a different effect. Cocaine, that was the fourth drug. Cocaine. Like, bruh, y'all really mixing all this shit, and y'all really don't know what's the true after effect or aftermath of this shit, and how much it go cause so much damage to your lungs, your heart, your stomach lining, like all that shit, fool. Your mental, like, fool. They said it got to a point where his heart wasn't able to pump out enough blood. So damn near, it could have seemed like a fucking stroke or a heart attack. But if their toxicology report didn't come through with anything, they could have just ruled this shit out as a stroke or a heart attack. But nah, y'all want to put yourselves at risk just so y'all won't go to jail. I get jail is a very, 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 very bad place, but it's like, come on now. You should never be doing this shit in the first place, or you should never be riding dirty in the first place. Your ass shouldn't really hadn't been speeding, honestly. If you wasn't speeding, you wouldn't have got sent up to the sky, my boy. Honestly, I'm being for real. All that shit could have been avoided, but honestly, would have later down the line, his ass would have wrecked. Now it's a whole different situation because you done cause harm to somebody else, and plus the other two passengers in the seat. And that motherfucker in the truck bed would definitely could be slung good and out if y'all ass did get into a wreck. So it's like, honestly, it's glad that y'all ass got stopped right then in that moment. But at the same time, your life was in jeopardy. And that's the sad part about
With
it.
no fentanyl in his system then, it seems as if those tablets were meth, which probably triggered him to have this reaction. Surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, this case had little coverage when it happened, and James's family went weeks without knowing what exactly happened to him. This lack
Damn.
of transparency
Weeks without knowing what the fuck happened to your dad or your husband? What? That's a bad police department. I don't give a fuck. Y'all supposed to
led
immediately
to
let them
speculation.
let
His
let,
family
let the
assumed
family
foul
know what the
play.
fuck
As a
happened.
result, the police released the footage that you've just seen.
Ain't no fucking way, dog. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that y'all literally waited weeks to let the family know that they have had a loss. They lost their father. Somebody lost their husband. Somebody lost a brother, a son, like a uncle, a grandfather. Like, weeks though, gang. Weeks. That's bad police business, I swear. Cause ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way. And then if the nigga ain't got no iPhone, well, he didn't have no iPhone. I saw it clear today. He didn't have no iPhone. So they can't even track his ass as if it was an iPhone and be like, damn, why he stopped moving right here at this point? And there's no more activity. He's not moving or nothing. He just in that one spot. That would have been suspicious off the real. Man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. Drop a like, subscribe. It's been your boy Rell, man. Peace.